Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Brigitta, and if you are new here and here for the first time, I'm happy you found my channel. If you have any questions or have any tips for me or things you want me to make videos about, please send me an email. All my social media handles and my email address you will find in the description box below. So yeah, what are we going to do today? We are going to, or I am going to show you cards and tags that I made with backgrounds that I made a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, one of my best friends, Lotje, she came over to my house because she wanted to learn some stuff from me. She's got into crafting about a year ago, and yeah, she's really expanding. She started with stippling and other things, but she really wanted to try out different things for crafting. And she asked me if I could help her learn to make the backgrounds that I make, and tell her and learn her something about stamping, heat embossing, stenciling. So yeah, the backgrounds we made, we started by ink blending with distress oxides, with distress inks. Then we combined the distress and the distress oxides. Then we went in with stencils with ink. Then we stamped on it. Then we did some heat embossing with Versamark. We splattered some metallic watercolor paint. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. She really was happy that I taught her some things, and her backgrounds turned out beautiful as well. So she was a quick learner. And this week, in my last week of my vacation, I made cards and tags with the backgrounds. And yeah, of course, I covered them up a lot, so you just see parts of the backgrounds anymore. But this is the first card I did. I just made simple rectangular cards that I can put in an envelope and send out in the mail. So yeah, here you can see my background a little bit. And I used, on every card and tag, I used the techniques that I just told you. So yeah, I really love how this one came out with the silver sparkle. And I decorated this with some flowers that I stamped. I did have for quite some years a stamp set that I had from someone where you can stamp these beautiful flowers, so the layered stamping. I did it, but I threw out the stamp set away in my bin because it was really old. I couldn't get it off the fabric of the plastic sheet almost, and I ripped some of them, so I just could make these flowers. This is really not my thing to do, so that's also why I threw them away, because I am not ever going to do this kind of stamping anymore. But I really like how it came out. The result is beautiful. So I added it here in the corner for decoration, and I stamped the leaves that came with it in the background with my inks. So yeah, here you can see the heat embossing that I did with a border stamp. So yeah, that I did while making the backgrounds. And yeah, for the rest, just some decoration with applique pieces that I have here as well. I made clusters from fabric, lace, postage stamps, vintage, a beautiful metal piece, a bling piece, tickets. Some of these items are from a regular kit from Artimaze. I added some metal here. Make a Wish, it's from a Tim Holtz sentiment set. And I added here in the flowers and here on the butterfly some flat packs, and they are from KS Crafts. So yeah, I didn't do the inside of all of the cards because I don't know where I'm going to use them for. So this is the first one. And then we are going to some cards where I use my Tim Holtz Paperdolls that I have for quite some time and hardly used. So yeah, this is the first one. This is a pink and purple background that I did. I heat embossed with beautiful wow embossing powders, some vintage clocks on the background. And I stamped here. I really like those stamps, a really old one that I have from my stash. And I die cut out a heart from KS Craft it is. I added the beautiful Tim Holtz dolls, and I gave them wings with a butterfly die from Spellbinders, a really old one. I inked them and I put stickles on the wings, as you can see. In the background you see some wildflowers from Sizzix. I love those sets. I made a bunch of flowers and I bind them together here with the bow. Again, Choose to Shine, it's from a Tim Holtz sentiment set. And some banner, some die cuts from a local store. Some pearls. Here are the beautiful flowers from the flower trim that I bought at Aldi. Some ephemera pieces, and of course Nouveau drops. So yeah, that's the second one. Here is the third one. Well, I used similar items on all of the cards. You can see the heat embossing in the background here as well. This is a die cut, a border die that I cut out of paper that I used my jelly plate on. So I had it in my stash. And it really looks cool when you die cut out pieces out of a jelly plate print. So yeah, I really loved it here. I used my dyed cheesecloth here from Ellie. This is Digital from, I forgot her name. It's from a Digital from, no, I don't know who it is. If you have questions about it, you can ask it to me and I will send you the link. Here it's hard to see, but here you see a raffle trim from fabric and from lace and from crepe paper that my friend Nadezhda made for me. And just some embellishing here with flowers, buttons, beautiful hand crocheted flower from Patricia. Thank you, Patricia. So yeah, I really liked how this one came out. Really cute. Here is a ticket, also Digital from the same creator. And here you have a torn out piece of a paper from my Porch Prints, also a Digital. And all the metal pieces that I used are from Action. So yeah, that's that one. Then I made this one. I really liked the three ladies and I put them on a strip of tickets that I made myself. And some laces from my stash. In the background again a die cut from a jelly plate print. I really like the colors because they match the colors in my background that I did. So yeah, some porcelain flowers that were gifted to me by Esther Luca. This is a bracelet that broke and I thought it would really be nice here for an accent on the page. And yeah, a pin from Sizzix or from Tim Holtz with a beautiful old charm from a Maria sign. Always take the scenic route. For the black edging I used my charcoal pencils that I have from Artico. I really like that to give it a little bit more depth. So yeah, that's what I used here. This is as well a Digital. And yeah, I used different kind of Nouveau drops that match the background. So yeah, that's the fourth one. The last one is a little bit different. It's not with the Paperdolls, not vintage. It's with this cute stamp that I have. It's a really old stamp. And the brand was Stampotique. I don't know if you remember them. I don't know if they are in business still. I'm not sure. But yeah, I bought this a few years back. I really like this image. So cute. And yeah, I used it, stamped it on a different paper that I made, like all the other backgrounds. Cut it out, stickled it up. To give it a little bit, yeah, so that you can see it better, I placed it on a piece of torn vellum that I attached with these beautiful reds from my stash. Again, cheesecloth and a butterfly, flat back. I was born to create and shop, not to sweep them up. This is from a stamp set that I bought at Alina Crafts some years ago. And again, some Nouveau drops, and here are some flat back stickers from KS Craft. So yeah, that's a different one. A little bit more funky like than the other ones. And then the other two backgrounds that were left, I wanted to make tags of it. I was inspired by a picture I've seen on Pinterest. I did not copy it 100%, but just a little bit. This is the first one that I did. I really like how it came out. So I stamped these bottles. That's an old stamp from Art Journey. It's a Dutch brand. Don't know if they are in business still anymore either, because they are really old, but I really like them. And yeah, inside of the stamped flowers that I put on with 3D tape, I put some of the Tim Holtz wildflowers. Really like that. Here's just a circle that I cut from paper that I stamped flower on, and I used the background stamp and I die cut it out, the hashtag. And here are some washi tapes that I layered upon each other. And Own Your Dreams is as well from the Tim Holtz sentiments. And I put it on the same color cardstock as this one and cut it out. And yeah, I say Tim Holtz and then I think most of the people know what I mean. But I mean this one. It's a small talk from Tim Holtz Ideology. And it comes with black and white sayings. So it's not new, it's an old one I think, but it's really versatile to use on all your projects. And the last one, yeah, just the background is different, but the layout of everything is the same. So yeah, really like how these ones came out, and they're really nice to attach to a present or a bottle of wine or something when you have a birthday. So yeah, that was all I wanted to show to you today. If you have any questions about this, please ask them in the description box below. You can subscribe to my channel, just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, then you get an email each time I upload a video. And I really like to read your comments and hear what you think about my projects, and maybe I can learn from you. So yeah, I hope you will be back for my next video. And yeah, I must say I have to start my Christmas crafting. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.